seeing from the back? I'm seeing crisp $50 bills. And at first, before he brought out that money, I made sure I had already sat all the way close to the edge of the wall so I could put my arm on it and just look and see what he's going to talk about. But as soon as this money came out, my head was out of my hand. I was sitting up straight, and Hank had my full attention. And in my head, I was saying, now that money is as good as mine. Because, see, students, freshmen, before they even get to South Carolina State, before they even get to freshman orientation, they have to read the book on the Orangeburg Massacre. And I read it. And even though it was 3 years later, I still knew the answers. Now I'm looking at this money before he gets started. And the first question, my hand goes up. Okay? But somebody in the front row on the right side, they get the $50. Second question, my hand goes up again. Somebody on the left side, second row where she's sitting at, they got the $50. Third question, fourth question. Second, fourth row in the center, they got the $50. Now I'm seeing his money disappear. I'm like, man, I ain't got much left to get that money. So fifth question, sixth question, by this time I'm not putting my hand down. In fact, I'm waving it so frantically trying to get Hank's attention that I'm about to knock Ebony into the aisle. But just like that, it was over. And because I had sat in the back, because I sat too far back, I missed out on at least $300. And see, that day, I let my guard down. And because I let my guard down, I walked out with the exact amount of money that I came in with, which was $0. Now, for some of you, you're going to have opportunities like I did on that Wednesday, the Wednesday. And it's those leaders who take advantage of those opportunities and decide on whether they're going to let their guard up or they're going to let it down. Because only those that keep it up are going to seize those opportunities and be successful. It's time for some of you to stand out. I want to see 10 leaders. Could I get 10 leaders to come up here and help leaders? 1, 2, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more, I think. We got 10. We got 10. I want all you guys to reach in there and get a ball out. And all my green balls, I want y'all to stand to the right of me, over here, and all the red balls on this side. It wasn't until I got to college that my true entrepreneurial successes really started coming to the forefront. Every semester, my mother would bring me snacks to eat in case the calf was closed. And I never would eat them. They were just going away. So I thought to myself, now how could I make some money off of this food? And I was like, I'm going to start selling it for $1 a piece. And my best product was those boxes of variety chips. When they used to come in boxes, that I used to sell for $1 each. And my best customers were my roommates, my tennis teammates, the football team, and some of the other students. And the only thing they had to do was make a mistake of saying around me, man, I'm hungry. And the calf doesn't open up for like an hour and a half. And I'm definitely not about to drive off campus wasting gas to spend money on some food. And that's when Janae, their hero, will come in with a mini meal of chips for $1. Now, every time you're trying to make some money, you're always going to have some haters. And my haters were my roommates. They would say to me, they would say, Janae, how you going to sell us something that your mother brings you here for free? And I'll look at them, I'm like, are you hungry? Are you not? And what that usually resulted in, first them giving me my $1, and then them snatching the chips out of my hand. Now, you know I have you 10 up here. I have these 10 up here because they represent, you know, what you guys will be going through very soon. All of you. Y'all will be graduating very soon, getting a paycheck and a salary, or going to grad school, but eventually y'all will be getting a paycheck and a salary. But it depends on what you do with that money that you made that paycheck that will either have you, like the 6 green balls over here, who represent the 60% of Americans who have the opportunity to be millionaires. Or we represent the 4 red balls over here, who represent the 40% of Americans who live paycheck to paycheck. Now, but before I go on, red balls now, I'm not saying that y'all live paycheck to paycheck. please don't go out here and tell Mr. Frazier that why in the world y'all invite her if you tell her we're going to be broke. Because that's not what I'm saying. And the same thing goes for the green balls over here. All because y'all holding those little green balls don't mean y'all going to be millionaires. But what it does mean is that all of you have the opportunity not to be in the red area, not to be in that 40% of people who live paycheck to paycheck. And all the thing it takes is to know the secret. The secret of getting out of debt and building wealth. Now, they invite me here because they know I know the secret. And I told you I'm always trying to make $1. So if I told you that I knew the secret of getting out of debt and building wealth, how many of you would give me $20 to know it today? Red balls, y'all better put your hands up.